Hello! Welcome to Shipwrecks, welcome to Ghost Draws. I'm Ghost in the Hella, and I'm gonna be doing some drawing. I just announced this drawing stream like 15 minutes ago, so we'll see if anybody shows up, but if you do, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. And I apologize for the sound you're probably hearing off and on, which is my, tablet plugging and unplugging itself, as it likes to do, for whatever reason. It's just kind of a thing that has decided to start doing this past year or so. In other words, essentially for as long as I've had it. Alright, so the prompt we're going with today is selfie. Gotta do one every year, right? So this year, we're going for some Chasefield. Not really my ship, but like when I was thinking of like selfies, I know I've done, just Max, I know I've done like Amber Pricefield. I don't think I've done any maximum victory selfies, and it just seems appropriate. Of course, Max is usually the selfie person, but Victoria's taller. She's got those long arms, so I imagine she would be the one holding the camera. And probably a bit grudging about it. Yeah. How dare you make me take a selfie? Despite the fact that Victoria absolutely has like an Instagram full of selfies. But yeah. She can't validate it as an art form. Because she can't validate anything anybody else does. Because she can't validate herself. And I also apologize if I end up having to, I will at some point have to take a break to feed the cats their dinner. Because dinner time is at 6 for them. Of course, I decided spontaneously at like 5:13 to do this drawing stream. I was like, I've got just enough time to do it at 5:30. I can get it set up in that amount of time. And then, as soon as I announced it, with like, 7 minutes to go, Little Bear starts bang, bang, bang on the door, like, don't forget! Dinner time for kittens coming up. So I cannot forget dinner time for kittens coming up. He has been such a pill today. Like, just, oh my god, this cat. Like, he took a break. He took a break to be sweet and cuddly for like half an hour, which was lovely, and then went right back to being a dickbag. I think, like, my partner and I were out most of the day yesterday, and I think he is not used to that, and so when we do that, he gets all annoyed about it and takes it out on us for like the entire next day, which is really inconvenient. Hey Jane. Alright, hang on. Which direction does Victoria's hair go? I have such a hard time remembering which way everybody's hair gets parted. Ooh. I don't know if the mic can pick it up, but he just started banging on the door again. 'Cause he's a jerk. I love him dearly. Oh, that's the wrong Vic. Victoria. There we go. God, I guess I should do some arcane art this year too, huh? I'll need to find an appropriate prompt. Mr. Bear, you have almost half an hour till kitten dinner time. Just chill, sweetie. Oh, Jane says, I feel that. My cat gets super weird when people don't come home for a while. Yeah, like, we adopted these kittens, like, already well into the pandemic, so, like, they have never known anything but their humans being home all the time. Like, we both work from home most of the time. V sometimes has to work out of the house, but, like... Vibe is a true inspiration. Yeah, I keep seeing that still of her that I have from another fan art I drew and reading it as Vic, but it's like Vi close up. And I just kind of, my brain like reads that as Vic. And yeah. So I keep accidentally switch. Because this is an easy angle to draw. I should absolutely do this to myself. Alright. Yeah, that's a pretty big change, yeah. So at least remove this line so I can see what I'm doing a little better. Yeah, we still mostly, we're still mostly home all the time. Just every now and then, we actually, like, leave the house. Like, yesterday we went to, you know, go water friends' plants because they're away on vacation. And they have a lot of plants. So yeah, like, we went to do some friends a salad and water their plants, and, yeah, decided to make a day of it. And just, like... go get some lunch and go for a walk in the park and stuff like that. And have a nice little day out, and then came home. And the kittens were like, you did not get permission to leave this house from your kittens. What the fuck, humans? You owe us. So you know what's Max. You've always got to include the freckles. Otherwise, how can you know that it's Max? Hard to be angry when cats being clingy is so adorable. It's true, they are very sweet kittens, and we love them very much. But he can be so annoying. They can both be so annoying. annoying. It's just today he is being the more annoying one, so he's getting the brunt of my annoyance. Because he has just been such a pain all day. Like, since 8 in the morning, he has been annoying. With, yeah, a brief respite for cuddles, and then back to being annoying again. Oh my god, they're smooching. Yeah, my kind of thinking is like, Max has roped Victoria into posing for a selfie, and Victoria's, yeah, trying to be annoyed about it, but not quite succeeding. Like, ugh, fine, I'll use your stupid hipster Polaroid and take a picture of us, but it won't be real art. It's just a stupid selfie. Yeah. Because Victoria, she's not allowed to have feelings. She cannot let herself have feelings or do things just because they're fun. Smooches. Okay. Also trying to keep it as a relatively quick one today. Not quite as rough as as last night's, because last night I just did not have much time and had a headache. And today I had a headache for most of the day, but I'm currently feeling okay. So I don't want to push it. I figured if he had to go out, I might as well do something semi-social. Oh, Jane says, I really like Max's hair like that. Less hairspray bob and more her being comfortable with her looks. Yeah, I am not a big fan of Max's helmet hair, so I usually try to give it a little more life. Just... yeah. Her hair probably would move in real life. That was like one of the main things I looked forward to in the the remaster, is like, oh thank god, Max's hair is finally going to move. She's not gonna look like she's, you know, a newscaster or something with immovable hair. Grumpy Vic's pretty adorable too. Oh good. Oh. I try. Let Vic be grumpy but happy. Little bear sweetie, I promise I will feed you in 15 minutes. Okay, sweetheart? You're just gonna have to be patient till then. Thump, 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 thump. My patience has already run out, Pauser, he seems to say, as he bangs viciously on the door. Oh, this cat. You would think from their behavior that these cats did not get played with, that they did not get... Oh, little bear, stop banging on the door, sweetheart. You would think, but he has been... Wow, he's banging pretty hard. He has been played with so much today. Like, oh my god. That's not good. Alright, so it's kind of... Sort of. He has been played with so many different toys today. I can think of at least 4 different toys that we have played with him with today. The animated hair was pretty great. It's the little things that make characters feel real, you know. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Kind of a, yeah, she's got like a little bump. Get one on. The grudging smile. Fine, you hipster. I'll take a picture of us. But not because I like you. This is not because I like you. So much worse. Oops. Take your stupid picture, but I won't like it. I don't think I have a great shot of her, like, in profile, so whatever. Just wing it today. You know, she's got kind of like a pinched sort of nose. It's currently smushing into the side of Victoria's face. Oops. I guess we can do a quick one if it means that much to you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's not because I like you. I know, little bear. I know, sweetheart. You've got less than 10 minutes, baby boy. And I promise I will go feed you. You will not starve. You've probably still got kibbles in some of your kibble toys, baby. God, this cat. Wow. He is like rattling the door. I know you're in there, Pazzer. I know you're in there. You're not allowed. That is the downside of like doing these streams in the studio, is that like they sometimes get a little like they think it's the end of the world because they can't see me. I don't know. Like, they've definitely got object permanence. They know I exist and am in here. They also know that they are not allowed in here, and that cannot stand. I feel like the shape of Max's head isn't quite right. That's a weird skull structure. Hang on. Maybe not that bad. Oh, little bear. Little bear, my son. Little bear, my son. Mr. Bear. This cat, man. Okay. Alright, I am going to do some colors on this one, because it's relatively small. But first, it's only 2 minutes till kitten dinner time, so I am going to go feed my kittens. Alright, so I will be right back. have returned. And Mia's here. Awesome. I was just thinking, it's like, oh, it's too bad Mia's not here. She loves Victoria. Mia says, oh my god, Chasefield's so soft. Vic's trying to suppress her smile and failing. I can't. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy it. Alright. Let's throw some colors in here. Hopefully now that Little Bear has been fed, he will not bang on the door so much. Oh my goodness. That boy. That boy. That boy. Jane says, happy you get to see Vic being cute. Oh, made my day, says Mia. That's nice. I'm glad. I'm always happy when I can brighten somebody's day in any way, so. Just sorry I didn't have the spoons to stream the Chase Marsh one. Get to stream all of them this year, but at least I'm doing some. Oh, and Vosh says hi. Hey, Vashana. I feel like I haven't really done enough proper full color ones this year, although I've also been working this year. He says, no worries, it was such a nice surprise. Aw. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that my hunch about Sailors Uranus and Neptune was a good one. It's like, I think this would be good. And I bet that Mia would be into it. Because, oddly enough, like, for someone who was really into anime in the 90s and early aughts, like, I really haven't seen that much Sailor Moon. I'm not sure why. I mean, probably at least in part because I didn't have TV. So, like, all of the anime that I was watching was, like, on VHS. And so it didn't really matter if it was something that was on American television or not. And so most of the stuff I watched wasn't. Just because that's what I found, or, you know, had procured for me. Oh, what was the prompt for this one? I didn't do a poll for this one. I just kind of spontaneously decided on this one. It is the Shiptober prompt for day 10, which is selfie. And that immediately made me think Chasefield would be the correct rare pair to do for this one. I'm trying to, you know, stick to at least semi-rare pairs this year. Just, they don't get enough love. There's never enough rare pair stuff out there. Nice. Jane says, Sailor Moon was such a cool show. Lots of gender politics compared to other programs that didn't really challenge you. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, I remember, like, I saw a few episodes just kind of scattered here and there. I read a bunch of the manga, because I think, did I subscribe to Mixine, or did I just, like, pick it up somewhere? But I had a whole bunch, I still have a whole bunch of issues of it. And for a while they were running Sailor Moon. So I read those issues until they stopped, you know, until they switched out to a different series there, as they did periodically. Mia says, Via's weeby baby trans gay ass would have been obsessed with Haruka / Sailor Uranus. Yeah, I did watch several episodes in the original, yeah, like, subtitled, because I don't actually know Japanese. But, like, that were in Japanese. And I think, were they subtitled? They might have not been subtitled. So I might have just, like, watched it and just been utterly confused. Because I had, like, no context for Haruka. She was way, like, I had seen a few scattered episodes from early on, and then suddenly, like, being presented with Haruka, and I think it must have been without subtitles, because I had no idea. It's just like, who is this dude? He's hot. And it was like... Yeah, did not realize until later on that, no, that wasn't a dude. Sometimes women have short hair. Although, to be fair, like, the line can be very unclear in anime. Which is one of the wonderful joys of it. And then at one point, like, I think after I had learned about Haruka and Sailor Uranus, it was like, oh no, she's a lesbian. She's a butch chick. At some point I ended up with a Sailor Uranus keychain. Which, that must also be somewhere with all my stuff. Somewhere. Jade says, she does just kind of show up and the entire cast goes, oh, look at this hot guy. Alright then. Mia says, taking kissing cousins to a whole new level in the dub. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of those really, you know, questionable choices. real questionable choices with the translations, and yeah. Just like, oh, they can't handle lesbians in the US. Let's make the lesbian couple cousins, but leave in the flirting. That won't confuse anybody. That's not gonna be weird and uncomfortable at all. Oh, the dub. Yeah, I just remember I had been really into Vision of Escaflowne as a teenager, and I had a friend in high school who, I guess, like, had a person who could get him, like, subs, like, subtitled, like, just random shows and stuff, and so we ended up watching Escaflowne and really loving it. And then it came over to, like, Fox Kids. It's like, oh shit, Escaflowne's gonna be on US television, that's awesome. And then you watch the dub, and it's like, or, yeah, the US version, it's like, they cut out the blood? Like, why would you put a show in which blood is an important part of it? And, like, why would you put that on television if you're not going to be able to show the blood? Like, Van has to cut his finger and, like, drip the blood into Escaflowne. That's how it activates. That's how this works. So, I don't know, like, I feel like it must have been very confusing in the US, where it's like, okay, he's doing something with his sword, and, okay, just nothing to see here. Mia says to Jane, totally, and then they find out she's a woman and just continue openly crushing on her. That is, I think, one of the things that really spoke to me about anime as a teen, was, like, all the just blatant girls having crushes on girls. Like, oh god, I was so into Utena. Oh my god, I still love it. And I think you can actually hear me getting gayer as I'm speaking. Oh god, I love Utena. And that is just full of, like, she is obviously a girl. She is explicit about it, and all the girls are just super in love with her, and it's wonderful. Jane says, oh, you grew up with strong feelings about gender? Name all the anime you obsessed over. And that's pretty much today. Yeah. Me and Jane both felling over Escaflowne. Amia says that's Vasha's favorite anime. Nice! I haven't seen it in years. Like, I probably have not watched an episode of it since I was a teenager. And I'm 38 now, so it's been a while. But a few years ago, I was taking an animation class and had to, like, put together a PowerPoint presentation, basically, demonstrating different principles of animation, and used Escaflowne as an example for one of them. And just, like, going on YouTube and finding the clip, I think it was just, like, the transformation sequence, basically, like, as Van is, like, getting into the mech and everything. Because that is just some gorgeous, like, steampunk beauty. And I remember, like, being pleasantly surprised by how good it still looked. It's like, oh shit, this actually is as gorgeous as I remember it being. Nice. Jane says, it's so aesthetically divine, I've never seen anything like it ever again. Yeah, it really... Like, the character animation is not my favorite style, but, like, the mech is gorgeous. gorgeous, and just like the whole steampunk aesthetic is so beautiful. It was like the first steampunk I'd ever seen, and it looked so good, just absolutely stunning. And it holds up. It holds up really well. Hand animated doesn't age. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Good shit. That's the good shit. Just stunning. And Utena still looks really fucking good too. Just what a beautiful show. What a weird fucking show, but so pretty. I made Velmax watch that. Oh God, I guess it was probably like a couple years ago now. And just every time I recommend Utena to someone, somebody be like, now there's gonna be some weird shit. Like, weird even by anime standards. But it's so good, I promise you. It's really good. But yeah, some of the weird shit is really uncomfortable. But like, it's still really, really good. And it was very formative to me. Like, it really was, too. Like, that was some of the first queer media I ever consumed. Was Utena. And oh, I related hard to Utena. The whole, like, wanting to be a prince type thing. And of course, Juri. Definitely related to Juri. But then, like, watching it again as an adult, it's like, damn. Like, one, these kids are fucking young. Scary. And also like oh my God, people really hitting each other quite a lot in this. Like, oh my God, even Judy, who I love, is like also smacking around the Rose Bride, and it's like, oh my God, why do I like you? Why am I a fan? This is not good. This is not behavior befitting a member of the student council. Although really everybody in that student council was awful. Except for Miki. Miki was pretty good. He was a sweetie. That poor kid. Sorry, now I'm just rambling about anime. Revisiting my adolescence. That's a bit better. It says the ending is so perfect because, in my opinion, it understood that all the characters are doing fucked up, unacceptable shit. Yeah, God. Oh. What a show. What a fucked up show. So good, though. It's so incredibly gay. The only way forward is to start over, really. Yeah, or to just leave. Just walk out. Now I just want to watch it again. And Escaflowne, I really need to rewatch that. Because most of this stuff I, like, watched on borrowed VHS that I had to return decades ago. So I haven't really, like, even though it is now available in other ways, I just haven't seen it. But Utena, I did look into buying the complete series and the movie for relatively reasonable. For, like, for anime prices, relatively reasonable. Coming out so harsh on this side. There we go. Need to be a little more subtle. But yeah, I would love to rewatch Escaflowne. Most of the older anime probably has Blu-ray remasters now. It's gonna be a whole new show. Ugh. Aw, Vic can't hide the gay feelings. That's right. Of grenishness. Go with the eyes. So do you think Vic was given green eyes so that she could be the green-eyed monster of jealousy? If you ever do an Escaflowne stream, give Vosh and I plenty of warning. We'll be there with bells on. We need to, like, figure out for the, for the Wrecking Collective Discord, like, movie nights. I don't know if Rain has seen Escaflowne, and she absolutely should. I mean, everybody should. It's just fucking gorgeous. It's nice doing some, like, actual color. I haven't really been doing, like, I've been so focused on other stuff, just not really doing full color lately. It's been enough to just try to keep on top of it. Mia thinks absolutely, Ari, the green eyes. And Jane thinks that'd be heavy-handed even for Don't Nod. But maybe. She's the green-eyed monster of jealousy. I wouldn't put it past them, but I also don't know if they would have thought that deeply about it. Just like, oh, this one's got green eyes for some reason. Oh, oops, I'm on the wrong. Wrong layer. It's alright, it looks fine. Mia says, also, you heard it here first. Bob and Larry from VeggieTales have been confirmed trans by the creator. Good for them. Good for them. Oh god, VeggieTales. Not something I actually watched in my youth, but I did, like, once went on a, like, vacation trip with a friend whose, like, sibling watched it, or, like, nephew watched it, so I have seen some. And it's some wild shit! Like, VeggieTales is quite something. He says, it may have just been, shit, how many blue-eyed characters do we have already? Heck, what are some other colors? Yeah, they do have a lot of blue-eyed characters in Life is Strange, like, damn. But they did not reach for the brown until, like, True Colors, basically. That was when we finally got some characters with brown eyes. Maybe Life is Strange 2? Like, I imagine maybe Life is Strange 2. I did not pay that much attention to most of Life is Strange 2. For various reasons. Jane says, I mean, there's the theory that they called it Blackwell, because it's a rich well of knowledge with a dark secret. Subtle it is not. Wait, is that real or just a meme? I can't tell. Wow. It's a bit bright. Life is Strange 2 definitely had some. Oh, good. That's good. So probably, like, around the time that they started having characters of color, they finally were like, ugh, fine, we can do brown eyes. Fine. Twist our arm. We'll do some brown eyes. But, like, I don't know, Max always seemed, oh, God. Seemed like she should have. Ugh. Oh. My tablet has spontaneously decided to lose its finesse. There we go. Oh my god. Tablet. Behave yourself. He says to Jane, someone was in a Twitter spat with the showrunner and said, what's next? Trans VeggieTale characters? And his response was, botanically speaking, tomatoes and cucumbers are fruit, so sorry about that. I think I actually read that. Like, yeah, you know what? Sure. Fuck it. That is a wonderful, wonderful response. Botanically, yes, they are fruit. In practical terms, they are vegetables. But botanically. Okay. No, that's not a good shade. Got a little too much white in it, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Today's the day Kate's mom banned her from watching VeggieTales. Like, Mom, I'm in my 20s now. You cannot stop me from watching VeggieTales. You know what? Fuck it. Color coordinated. Oh, Mia's into the blush. I feel like Victoria would have a challenging time with public displays of affection. Like, I think she would like them, but I think she would, you know... Oh, for fuck's sakes. I think she would be embarrassed. The perpetual game of which layer am I on again? Kate in her 20s isn't gonna stop Kate's mom from sending her Facebook outrage posts about which TV shows are gay now. Yeah, but Kate just adds them all to a list of, like, to watch. Like, Mom, I was never allowed to watch this, but thank you for letting me know it's gay now. My girlfriend and I will enjoy watching this together. Mia says, also loving the pink outfit. Vic's color scheme gets softer the more she and Max bond during the game. Black to red to pink, with Vic in white floral outfit in the Chasefield timeline. Interesting. Yeah, I was gonna do the, like, you know, the black and yellow from the episode 1, but I always do their day 1 outfits. Wanted to do a little color. Give her a little color. Alright, let's actually take out these freckles since we're doing color. Yeah, that's better. Just looks a little more being introduced to PDA when your parents never openly showed you affection. Oh, yeah. Yeah, her parents do not seem like the cuddly type. From the very, very little we actually know about them, it has been decided that Vic's parents are not the affectionate type. Has been decreed. Too pink for that. And of course, wrong layer. Alright. That's looking pretty good. Okay, let's fill this in on the correct layer. Fanon is the real canon. As a fan artist and fanfic writer, I will not disagree with that. No. There we go. There we go. To be fair, Victoria does admit that she learned from her parents how to treat others, so that doesn't jive with a loving and nurturing home environment. That is an excellent point. Alright, so what other anime can we nerd out about? Done Sailor Moon, Escaflowne, Utena. Was anybody into Magic Knight Rares or Fushigi Yugi? god. Jane says, can you imagine Vic's mom doing the mean girl act at home? What a family. Yeah, oh god. That does sound awful. Poor Victoria. That's right, I'm not erasing the whiteout. I'm drawing it in. Oh good, Jane knows Fushigi-Yugi. Loved that show. Probably some of the better trans rep that we've gotten. Yeah. God, like, that was probably one of my first, like, exposures to a trans character ever in my life. And she was lovely. She was a great character. Mia says, I never saw Fushigi-Yugi, I always wanted to try it. Oh my god, I didn't know there was trans rep. Yeah. Jane says, it's a great adventure show. The comedy's a bit, not great, but it's alright. Yeah, it was one of those things that I loved as a teenager that I don't think has aged as well, probably, as the other stuff. But I did love it. I kind of hated the protagonist, though. It was one of those ones where it's just like, oh, the girl with the harem, basically, situation, but, like, why does anybody even like this person, much less why are they romantically interested in her when she's just whiny and horrible? That is my recollection, anyway. I have not watched that one since I was probably, like, 15, maybe 16, maybe 15. I loved her best friend, though. Looks a bit like Haruka. She's got a bit of that vibe going on. Weird. Weird that I'd be into that. Ooh. Yeah, Mia says the only classic trans classic anime rep I saw was Ranma 1/2. Yeah. Ranma 1/2 is its own thing. Very much its own thing. Jane says one of the fighters is a trans woman, and even though the running joke is that she's not actually a woman and in denial and such, she gets a nice ending and grows closer to the team. Yeah. Yeah. that's pretty much how I remember her too. Like, it was definitely not perfect trans rap. But for... Oops. Oh boy. Sorry about that. I unplugged the wrong thing. Am I back on yet? This is what happens when I just unplug things all willy-nilly. Alright, I'm gonna unplug from this end instead. So I know I'm unplugging the correct thing. Alright. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're calling this done. We've got some Chasefield. We've got some smooches. We've got a selfie. Could do a little more shading. I missed Victoria's collar and stuff, but I think it's fine. Alright. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for reminiscing about anime with me. And yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow at 6:30, Velmax and I will be... Mia says a shipwreck's classic maneuver. Yeah. Yeah, just let's accidentally unplug everything. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern with more True Colors. It'll be the first half or so of Chapter 3, which is the LARP. So that'll be a good time. And, well, it'll be the first half of the LARP, because the LARP is pretty much the whole episode. So there'll be a lot of LARPing going on this week and next week. And then on Wednesday at 3, I believe, I'll be back with another drawing stream. So yeah, I will see you soon. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Bye.